on Hagen's line.
So Team USA now behind the net, looking to set it up. Here comes Cole Yzerman, Islander draft pick. He flips it towards the goal, and it's gloved down by, off the draw, Nelson on that draw for Team USA. Islanders draft pick. Puck fired back in. Stopped at the blue line.
In the skilled players.
Off the draw. Up high. William gets it. They throw it down low. Moore got it into the corner. Got tied up in the skates of the official. German just chipped it off the wall. Kept in by Perot. Tried to find Leonard there. Just got lost in his skates. Team Germany just chips it down. Schwartz tries to get in on the attack. Puck gets wound around the boards. And here comes Team USA. Hagens with a pass ahead just behind Leonard. Tries to chase it in behind the net, throws it in front, hits the skate. Leonard again throws it through, and the net comes completely.
Really established anything offensively, but they're trying to take away the middle of the ice, and they're trying to make the USA go 200 feet. Like right here, they dump a puck in to try to make the US break it up.
And here comes Moore. He quickly throws it across to Fisher. Down the left side, leaves it for Moore, knocked off his stick. Once again, protecting the middle.
Yes, sir. Good job by the Germans.
Goes behind the net. Manetian with it, shovels a backhand, and here come the Americans again. Here's Oliver Moore. He's got some speed now. Leaves it to Zemer, walking in, a shot deflected to the corner. Brody Zemer goes in, and the puck cleared out once again by Team. Spins away. Here comes Hudson with speed. The Germans all the way back. 5 guys almost all the way back to their blue line. Pass across, no one home. Hensler's there. Logan Hensler, he gets bumped. Moore with it, throws it across, and it comes out of the zone.
Yeah, and you mentioned the neutral zone of the Germans being stacked up like that at the blue line. And it's important for the Americans of doing things right. If that happens, you're probably going to have to dump it in and get a forecheck.
Here's a chance to the net there. Great opportunity by Rookdashel.
Good speed by him.
Puck got just knocked off his stick, long stretch ahead, and we go all the way down. We get a whistle
for Perot to walk into it, and again, he gets into that area, he finds the corner, and is able to put the Americans up 2-0.
Isn't that the familiarity, Tony, of those 3 players?
Absolutely.
They've been playing together now all fall, and so that was a play that was made by guys who all know each other pretty well.
Great point by you.
Puck comes now up high. Manetian throws it back behind the goal line. Play there by Willis, jumps in. Joey Willis for Team USA. 13 forwards and 7D dressed for this game, and Coach David Carl told us he expects them all to play.
Chance came again from a great breakout. Danny Nelson was the center. He held position down low. The defense made a nice little bump to him. And again, there goes the American speed up the ice, which created that 2-on-1 for that scoring chance.
Looks like they're trying to stretch it out, Tony.
Absolutely.
Here's another opportunity. Moore flying down after it, but couldn't catch up to it. Now he does. Oliver Moore.
He can skate.
He's moving. Puck goes to the corner. Hudson just chips it behind. Zemer was there. Plant is there as well. They're working on a heavy forecheck there. They're able to keep the puck alive in the offensive zone. Here's Zemer. His pass, though, a miscommunication with Hudson, who's got to go back. You watch Cole Hudson, he looks a lot like his brother Lane.
Oh, does he ever. And Lane was in this tournament last year.
Gold medal. Yep.
Big part of that team. Now a Montreal Canadian and doing quite well there.
Here comes Germany out of center. The puck gets thrown in by Poole. Hits the official. Perchuk stops it. Gets it over to Henza. The Germans get it to the neutral zone and clear it down, and we're going to get a whistle and an icing.
Let those guys tonight be a big part of this game.
There's Yzerman delivering a check. The Germans are able to get out of the zone. Puck at the blue line. Nice play by Hensler. Chip it back into the neutral zone, but the Germans now come up with it again. Lenny Booz, 15 for Germany. Now he loses, and it comes to Yzerman. Cole Yzerman now through the middle. Drops it off. Back to Yzerman, back in the middle, a chance to the net. Stop, rebound, bang home. 30 seconds left on the power play chance.
And we can see, like you said, how aggressive the Americans will be up the ice on the PK forecheck. They force an icing. C-line to Perreault and Higgins and Leonard played a lot. So it's important that these guys get the flow of the game and also learn that as this tournament goes along, you're used to playing 17, 18 minutes from the team you came from. But in this tournament, you might only play 7 or 8. So getting used to that and being ready when you are called on will be important for them.
A different role. So Plant is now out of the box. Teams are back at full strength. Puck goes up in the air. Now we get a whistle.
Got through his legs.
Yeah, it looked like it went right through Colin Ralph's legs there, and that's probably where it changed direction on Augustine. So the Germans take advantage of that power play to get their first goal of the tournament. Team USA getting right back to the attack. William got tied up there at the blue line. He was fortunate that that puck didn't get turned the other way.
He's got a lot of confidence. 2 Germans coming straight at him, and nice and poised, tried to spin
against Canada.
You're not.
Or Finland, for that matter.
Well, Zeev potentially could.
Maybe, but it's much harder.
But with the score 3-1, you want to keep the same habits you would if the score was 0-0 or it was an overtime.
Yeah. It's all about how those habits. And here's a chance for the Germans. Another opportunity. Short side there. Just missed the mark. Good chance there by Lewandowski. And he's a player to keep an eye on because he plays in the Western Hockey League for the Saskatoon Blades, and we're going to get another penalty. But we'll take a look into the penalty box, and you see this play along the wall. I believe is going to get kind of the reverse check from Lewandowski, and Lewandowski's going to get a penalty here.
Yeah, I'm not so sure on this call either. It's a big player holding space to try to protect the puck, and you can see the German coaching staff and head coach right there not happy.
Work through here. Penalty expires. We're back at full strength. They try to get it across to Irishman. Doesn't get there. Now here comes Germany the other way. Lewandowski down the left side. He loses. Now one through traffic to the front of the net. I don't know if that one got to Augustine. Might have been blocked out in front. And now the puck gets swept the other way. Ziemer leaves it there. Shot by Nelson. Pad saved by Pertuk. Lewandowski for Germany. His pass too far for some. Puck turned back over. Lewandowski gets it again. He fires one and he scores! Off the glove and into the cage!
Boards, and it's really close on whether or not this is offsides or not. You'll see the German player change, and you can't see it on. There it is on the replay. You see his foot on the ice. This one might get challenged for offsides. You'll see the Americans, I'm sure, listening to that. You can see David Carl right now is calling over the referee. It looks like he may challenge it, but you see this is one that Trey goes down early, reaches for it, goes off his glove and in.
Not sure if Menidian was there. If it went off a piece of Menidian, it kind of fooled Augustine, and it
just recognizes an opportunity to take the puck wide, take it to the net, and great save by Pertuk as Moore gets a great scoring chance shorthanded.
Here comes Lewandowski now. He's got the second goal for the Germans. Puck goes behind the net. Ziemer winds and fires it all the way down. 25 seconds left on the power play.
And you can see the Germans in zone are going back with that same play they scored on it, trying to get shots from the outside, people at the front of the net.
Good stand up there by Team USA at the blue line. 10 seconds left on the power play. Here comes Rookdashel down the wing. Leonard is there. He's able to leave it, and Team USA comes the other way. Power play is over. Americans with a chance. Perreault with a shot stopped by Pertuk. Lewandowski the other way for the Germans. Follows it to the wall, gets bumped. And now the puck gets knocked back in. Here's Lewandowski again. It's in his skates. They battle behind the net. Higgins is there. Squirts free. They try to knock it through. Another opportunity in front of the net. Leonard tries to get it out of the zone. Stays in. Last year in the first game of the tournament, the Germans knocked off the Finns. Here's a chance to the net. Comes loose. Second chance. Stop there. So they have that ability to cause an upset as
Get a whistle.
Yeah, he was doing his Gump Worsley impression.
Absolutely.
You saw the picture of the Gumper today. We were walking around the building here. They had a lot of great
watched for pictures like that.
So inside the final 4 minutes of period number 2. The Germans had a push. They got it to 3-2, but Hagen strikes to give the Americans that 2-goal lead back, and now they're offside there as Nelson comes through. Just outside of Pittsburgh, San Jose Sharks draft pick, 23, third rounder, and he's playing now at BU, but using that size. And here's a turnover. Hagen's with another opportunity. Looking for Americans throw it through. Good stick. They were trying to get it to Hagens. Coming up on a minute left here in period number 2. Thanks to everybody watching, wherever you might be here on the NHL Network. Just love being here for the World Juniors 2025 in Ottawa. Got a good crowd today here at the Canadian Tire Center.
Yes, we do.
I would say there's a lot of fans that are maybe rooting against the Germans or the U.S. here. I mean, a lot of the Canadian fans. That shot, another good opportunity, just goes wide.
Yeah, and I don't think they're necessarily rooting against the Americans. I think they're rooting underdog.
Well, listen, that's the Americans are the rival now. And there's a shot, and rifled home by Perreault. Under the bar and into the net. Which
to go after the game.
Okay, because we saw Tim Stützle down there in Team Germany. He was reading the lineup for Team Germany.
Yeah, clearly didn't provide much motivation. No, he's good. I don't think we're supposed to sit together for this game, but I think with the scores at right now, I think he's sitting separately excited to be making fun of him the whole time.
Have you seen Hagens play live?
This is my first time. Yeah, first time, and he's made some great plays, and he's a real good player, and actually played with Lenny at the World Championships last year, so it's going to be nice to see him after the game, and what an awesome player he is, too.
Play goes on here. Third period action. We got Brady 2026.worldjunior.hockey for all the information. That promises to be an outstanding tournament in Minneapolis, St. Paul next December. But for now, we battle on, and the Germans are able to put one home in front. It was a loose puck off the pad. So Brody Ziemer on the board. University of Minnesota, Buffalo Sabres draft pick. Third rounder in 24. And the 18-year-old strikes. And Team USA with the 5-goal cushion here, 8-3. Here's Ralph, and now we're going to get a whistle, and we're going to get a...
Isn't just the players' tournament. This is a family event. To be here or be watching and realizing that your brother, your son, your grandson, whatever it might be, is finally on the stage with all the work that you put in and all the time you put in practicing, and the parents, all the road trips that you put in to be part of a World Junior tournament, have your kid out there wearing the American colors is awful special.
So we're going to get a USA penalty here as that puck gets deflected out of play. Terrance is played away by the goaltender. In comes Swoboda. He's got a goal today. He gets knocked down. Now the Germans come the other way. Drop pass in the middle. Rookdaschel fires it wide. Lewandowski gets the puck back. He's got a goal for Team Germany. Up high to handle. Back to Lewandowski. Just 17 years of age. Here's a shot. Just goes wide. Lewandowski's shot knocked away there. Good defensive play by Ralph. And then cleared out.
Great play by Ralph, and that's an indicator of knowing when U.S. is going to pressure. Puck goes to the corner, the D closest to it, gets to it quickly, is real aggressive on recovering that puck, and everybody else follows that pressure to get in support position. They do a great job and are able to get a clear because of it.
The battle continues in the corner. Hensler tried to come away with it. Puck comes up and out of the zone. Just 10 seconds, 9, 8, counting on the penalty. Well, it looks like Team USA has killed this one off. 7:39 and counting left in this one. Here's Poole with it. Spinning back. Puck knocked off his stick by Plant. Here comes Max Plant the other way. Holding off. Gets it back over. Puck goes in the corner. And now it just slides down the ice where Hensler will chase back. Fortescue, and now up to Bouillon. Throws it down the left side to Connolly. Trevor Connolly, California kid, goes to the net. Stopped by the goaltender and then cleared out his stick. The goalie stick went flying into the corner. Goalie's without a stick right now.
And I
think Germans get the puck. We'll see if he tries to go get it.
And I think that's the third time we've seen Conley fly down the wing to create offense. Good speed by him. Very talented player. Las Vegas draft pick in the first round last year.
There's a shot again by Lewandowski. He's been noticeable today.
He sure has.
Just like I say, 17 years of age. He's got the full cage on, and, you know, when you're underage like that, you have to wear the full face protection. So, but he has been a very good player in this game. We know the Germans have produced some really good ones over the last several years. When you think of Timmy Stützle with the Ottawa Senators, plays right here in this building. Leon Draisaitl, of course, with the Edmonton Oilers, and he made no mistake with a really good shot. It hasn't been like really the best of days for Trey Augustine, but the good news is you're winning 9-4, and really it's about wins. And he's made some saves when it was close. We talked about it. He made some big saves that didn't allow for the Germans to tie it up, for example.
In some of the games like this, and he does have 18 saves, but when there's not a lot of action in your end, these sometimes are harder games to get into as a goaltender. There's a couple that I think he probably would like to have back. Him and Coach Dave Lassan will go over some of those goals next couple days.
Moore gets knocked down. Coming up now, 3 minutes left here in third period play.
Moore is able to zip one off the post.
Ziemer gets it back. Ralph with a shot. Goes off the backboard. So final 10.8 seconds. Comes back to Colin Ralph. Rolls it behind the net. Ziemer in front, still looking for that third goal. And now the Germans are going to take it. That's going to do it.